Doesn't everyone prefer sunny weather? When the clouds part and the day lifts, suddenly you find the gray skies banish back, and positivity is in the air. Canadians are no different. Despite being renowned throughout the world for their polite and sunny disposition, the Great White North is more famous for frigid winters than sunshine, right? Well, being the second largest country on Earth means there's actually a lot more sun in the Canadian homeland than you'd think. From the prairie cities of Saskatoon and Regina, through to the maritime metropolises of British Columbia, Canada often finds itself bathed in sunshine. In this video, we'll be using the sunshine data collected by Environment Canada between 1981 and 2020 to find which Canadian city is the sunniest of them all. Before we begin, be sure to hit the like button to help us out. Now, here are 10 of the sunniest cities in Canada. Number 10. Toronto, Ontario. The nation's biggest city is known for its sweltering summer months and frozen winters. But what's less appreciated is the 2,066 hours of bright sunshine the city sees on average every year. That translates to 305 days annually, seeing at least some bright sunshine. Not too bad. While the summer months can see as much as 280 hours of average sunshine, peaking in July, winters are another matter entirely. In the depths of December, monthly sunshine drops to a measly average of 78.1 hours, or roughly 28% of the time. It's all due to Toronto's humid continental climate. With rainfall occurring throughout the year, no day is much brighter than any other. Even in summer, when rainfall is most common, the bulk of the rain falls during thunderstorms, which, while torrential, are short-lived. Indeed, there's nothing local Torontonians love better than setting off for the shores of Lake Ontario for a sun-swept day of water sports, biking, or just soaking up some rays. Number 9. Ottawa, Ontario. Canada's grand old capital enjoys 2,083 hours of bright sunshine annually. Like its neighbor, Toronto, this city of 1 million people sees most of its sunshine packed into the sultry summer months. At its zenith in July, the average monthly sunshine reaches 279 hours. Though its winters are never quite as dark as Toronto's, with 82.6 average monthly hours of sunshine. Located at the confluence of the Ottawa, Gatineau, and Rideau rivers, this historic city is one of the best places to stroll around when the sun starts shining, which is roughly 46% of the time, or 300 days a year. If you happen to strike lucky, there are plenty of things to check out when the sun pokes its head out of the clouds. Head down to the Byward Market, a local focal point for culture and food, or admire the monumental Parliament building standing resplendent in the sun. Just remember to save the museums for when the rain starts to pour. You can thank us later. Number 8. Victoria, British Columbia. Located on the southern tip of the Pacific Coast, Vancouver Island, Victoria basks in 2,109 hours of bright sunshine annually. This charming city of only 85,000 people is the sunniest place in all of British Columbia. So if you're visiting the Pacific Northwest and want to work on your tan, there's only one place to be. From Chinatown to Beacon Hill Park, strolling around the city streets bathed in sunshine is something of a dream. You can thank the nearby Olympic Mountains, which create a rain shadow, reducing rainfall and letting the sun shine far longer than it should, for 308 days a year to be exact. Impressively, peaks in July see almost 328 hours of monthly sunshine, albeit the sunny summertime is offset against a bleak 68.7 hours in December. Make the most of the clear weather and sunny skies by heading out onto the water. Great whale pods swim through the clear waters. Spotting one as their spray glistens in the light is a truly unforgettable experience, and not one to be missed. Number 7. Hamilton, Ontario. In the shadow of Toronto and at the doors of the USA lies Hamilton, on the shores of Lake Ontario. Better known for its steel and heavy manufacturing industries, Steeltown, as it was christened, surprisingly enjoys an average of 2,111 hours of annual bright sunshine. However, the summers are never quite as bright as Victoria averages, maxing out at 303.5 hours of monthly sunshine. The winters are certainly more luminous, with lows of 71 hours in December. In fact, 65% of July is spent basking in the summer rays, with 45% of daylight hours being sunny across the year. The Hamiltonians are putting the sunshine to good work. Indeed, the city is positively blooming, with the Royal Botanical Gardens located nearby. Spanning 2,422 acres, this natural sanctuary is home to some of Canada's most endangered trees, as well as more than 1,100 plant species found nowhere else in Canada. From the Mediterranean Garden to the Rock Chapel, this verdant wonder is all thanks to the thousands of hours of sunlight. It's truly amazing. Number 6. Thunder Bay, Ontario. Ignore the name. Thunder Bay actually sees a phenomenal 2,121 hours of sunshine annually. Situated on the edge of, you guessed it, Thunder Bay, at the head of Lake Superior, the city boasts some of the most breathtaking views in all of Canadian North America. The Thunder Bay experiences a humid continental climate like other Ontario cities. However, don't expect the warmest of summer months. The continental subarctic influence from further north cools summer temperatures and warms up the winter. You'll see that trend reflected in the city's sunshine. July, the sunniest month, enjoys a lackluster average of 268 hours of average monthly sunshine. Meanwhile, December spends a grand old 91 hours in the sun monthly compared to Toronto's 78. If you catch one of Thunder Bay's 205 annual days of sunshine, make sure you head out to the Sleeping Giant. This monumental mountain is Thunder Bay's most iconic landmark, and on clear days offers unparalleled views of Lake Superior and the verdant lands of Ontario. We're now halfway through our video. If you're still with us, comment the sun emoji below. Number 5. Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Out on the wide-open Canadian prairie, the land stretches uninterrupted as far as the eye can see. They don't call it the Paris of the prairies for nothing. This wild beauty is only lessened by the climate. Like all continental interiors, the summers are long and the winters hard and cold. That doesn't stop the city from seeing significant annual sunshine, however. In fact, Saskatoon experiences 2,268 hours of bright sunshine in an average year, or approximately 319 days annually. It's the perfect weather in which to take a stroll down the winding South Saskatchewan River, as it flows under 7 bridges in its journey through the city. But if you're only passing through, get out before the winter winds settle in. The river freezes in extreme temperatures as low as -51 degrees Fahrenheit, or 46.1 degrees Celsius. It's very much a tale of two cities. But if you're heading to Saskatoon, just remember plenty of sunblock and a pair of shades. It's likely to be sunny. Number 4. Regina, Saskatchewan. Named in honor of Queen Victoria, Regina and not Saskatoon is the Saskatchewan provincial capital. It's not the only factor Regina beats Saskatoon on. The city sees 50 hours of extra sunlight yearly, totaling 2,318 hours of bright sunshine on average. It may not sound like much, but it translates to an extra 3 days or so of sunlight, contributing to the 322 days of sunshine per year. Being a major agricultural center, the local Reginans put that glorious sunlight hard at work. The Saskatchewan Wheat Pool, for example, is the world's largest grain handling cooperative, continuing the region's long-standing tradition as a principal source of grains globally. Little wonder, over half of the daylight hours enjoyed are bright sunshine, equivalent to 325.4 hours at its peak in July, and a low of 85.4 monthly hours in December. But it's not all wheat and prairie. Half an hour's drive from the city is the summer cottage and camping country in the Qu'Appelle Valley. Fishing lakes dot the countryside, ideal for a sunny summer afternoon with a cool beer. Number 3. Edmonton, Alberta. The capital of Alberta, Edmonton, is located on the banks of the broad North Saskatchewan River. As North America's northernmost city with at least 1 million people, you might imagine Edmonton doesn't see much sunlight. You couldn't be more wrong. Canada's third sunniest city sees half of all daylight hours bathed in sunlight, for a total of 2,345 hours per year on average. An impressive feat considering that Edmonton only receives 17 hours and 3 minutes of daylight at the summer solstice. And how should you spend these sunny hours? Well, numerous picturesque creeks run through the city, weaving their way into the river. Known as the Ribbon of Green, it boasts a cornucopia of amazing tree species, from the lodgepole pine to the silver maple. Indeed, Edmonton's 5 famous parks are known to be spectacular in the sun, accessible by the web of bike and hiking trails. So if you want to get out in the fresh air in the summer sun, there's nowhere better than Edmonton. Number 2. Winnipeg, Manitoba. No stranger to the sun, Winnipeg is the only entry from the great province of Manitoba. Located not far from the US border, the city gained prominence as a trading center for furs, standing at the confluence of the Red and Assiniboine rivers. On average, the city receives 2,353 hours of bright sunlight each year, with just over half of all daylight hours spent sunny. Indeed, almost 318 days experience measurable sunshine, with July by far the sunniest month on average. In contrast, November is the darkest month, though significantly brighter than other Canadian cities, with 93.9 monthly hours of sunshine. There's plenty of natural beauty to explore during those frequent sunny days, from the forks at the bottom of the Red River Valley to the vast Aspen Parkland. You can even spot free-roaming bison in the nearby grassy glades. Oh, and Winnipeg is also a cultural hub, brimming with museums, shops, restaurants, and nightlife. So when the skies do darken, there's always something to do. You're nearly at the end of our video. We're on a mission to explore all of Earth's amazing destinations. Make sure you're subscribed, that way you'll always be notified of our latest videos. Number 1. Calgary, Alberta. Perhaps surprising to non-Canadians, Calgary may sit in the shadow of the Rocky Mountains, but that doesn't stop it from being the sunniest city in all of Canada. On average, the city receives a phenomenal 2,396 hours of bright sunshine, or around 333 Sundays per year. Even better, 52% of all daylight hours are sunny, even in the freezing winter when temperatures drop to -20 degrees Celsius or more. Like all entries in this list, July is the sunniest month, experiencing 314.1 hours of sunshine. Meanwhile, December is by far the sunniest winter month of all other cities, with 114 sunny hours. Not too bad considering the shivering temperatures. Don't take the sunshine for granted, however. Soak in every last drop in the gorgeous nearby parks, including Fish Creek, Nose Hill, and Edworthy Park, along the shores of the Bow River. In fact, the Bow River is a popular spot with river rafters in summer. After all, even if you get drenched, there's a better than 50-50 chance the sun will be shining, ready to dry you out. Hey, thanks for watching. Want to suggest a video or have something to say? Let us know in the comments section below. Check out our cities playlist for more videos like this one.